Alrighty. So this is our 3:30 show. We do these every day. So today we're going to be doing a snake feeding. We offer food to our snakes here once every 2 weeks, which seems like a big gap in between feedings for a lot of people, but snakes really don't need to eat that often. So today we're going to be feeding Sally first. Sally is a western hognose snake. We're going to have Emily feeding her. And Sally's going to get our smallest mouse. So if you are squeamish, this is a bowl of dead mice and rats. So Sally's kind of got buried here. So I'll take that. And then Sally is shedding, so whether he takes or not, it's up to him. And Sally's not one to be super vigorous at eating, but
rarely skips, but doesn't often strike.
You want to let it go? Oh, he almost got it. So he's trying to get a hold of it. There, let it go, yeah. So he got it on the side a little bit, but he'll figure it out.
And what's he need to figure out?
He needs to figure out how to get to the front or the back of it to eat that first, usually the front by the head, because obviously if it's going sideways, it's not going to work very well.
Because snakes swallow their food whole.
Yeah. Okay.
This will be pretty nice.
So Sophie is going to be our next snake. Sophie is a corn snake, and Ellie's going to be feeding her. So she's our second smallest snake. So she's going to be getting our second smallest mouse. And Sophie's also coming into a shed, so you know, she does seem a little interested, maybe not. Almost.
And a lot of times when they are shedding, like Ridley was saying, they don't always eat as readily. Except Sophie tends to, but she might not necessarily, as I said, might not strike at it, but there you go.
Just a little on her bedding there. So she also got it from the side, but she'll figure it out also, get to the front so she can swallow it whole. Yep.
Sophie the corn.
And next is going to be Jeannie the ball python. Okay. So, Jeannie is a ball python. These are very popular in the pet trade, very popular pet snakes, along with the corn snake. She's one that will very regularly skip. She might take it in the night if she wants to. But if she skips, that's very normal for ball pythons. So you'll see her kind of curl away from it.
Almost like she's curling up into a ball.
Oh, wow. So we'll leave it for her. If she decides to take it, great. If not, she knows when she needs to eat, when she doesn't. And ball pythons are a very common snake to do that.
The next one we want to find you guys.
So next is going to be Artemis. Artemis is a red-tailed boa.
That's a boy.
Nope.
Girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Girl.
So Rusty, our next snake, is actually the same breed, but Artemis is female, and we did have another show on sexual dimorphism, so females are typically larger, so she's going to be getting our largest rat. Her tank is one that's not ideal for feeding, but we'll try our best. See if I can get this rat here.
Dead mouse? Big rat.
So I don't want her to strike outside of the tank, but
No monster. I know, but you can't go
we'll
in
see
front
if
of
we
the
can get her
camera.
over here. So I thought she might take today, but it doesn't look like she's very interested.
She pooped this morning, so
Yeah.
she's empty. I said she's another one who will sometimes take them overnight.
Yep. But we'll leave it for her. If she decides she wants it, great. If not, that's fine. Then we'll go to Rusty.
Hey, Mom, look at the lizard. I know. Alright, let's go watch them feed the last sleep.
So, like I said, Rusty is the same kind of breed almost as species as Artemis. Rusty is male though. So he's going to be getting our second largest rat. And he's one that has not skipped yet. So this one, he's probably going to strike. I don't think I've ever seen him not strike. Try to get him a little more on the paper here.
So why are the papers there?
So the papers are there because these mice are wet. We've been soaking them. They were frozen. So we thaw them in some water. So since they're wet, they will stick to the bedding, and we don't want the snakes eating the bedding also. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Do you want to move him?
So like Ridley was saying, generally we want to try and have them eat on the newspaper if we can, for the sake of not swallowing a bunch of that bark.
So he'll sit there for a couple minutes just to make sure that's dead. I mean, obviously it already is, but he doesn't know that, so we do warm them up in the microwave, so once he's sure it's dead, he'll start swallowing it, and that'll take another couple minutes. And then
check up on some of our other snakes here maybe, see how they're doing. It looked like Sally was already swallowed his.
oh yeah.
Look apart.
Out of the way. Let's go look this way.
The only thing that's kind of cool, I think, when we feed them is that it's a good opportunity to see the actual skin on the snakes. You know, we think of snakes when they shed their skin, but really they're not shedding their skin really, they're shedding just a layer off the top of their scales. They have skin underneath the scales that you really only ever see when they get a little stretched out. So maybe you can see the kind of white between the scales on the spots where the mouse is in Sophie right now. That's her skin that's underneath there. It's kind of cool.
I think that one was kind of big for her, wasn't it?
I'm impressed that Sally got that one down as fast as he did.
Yeah.
Let's start to work on his over here too. Check him out. Yep. Get him swallowing the big one over there.
He's swallowing the big one.
So he's also finding his way to the rat's head.
You want to talk about it? Come back over here.
Yeah, it's kind of The rats tend to be kind of torpedo shaped, and so the head is the easiest part to get down first, and the hips end up being the hardest part the way they swallow it. He's working his way around. He did spit it out. So he's adjusting, trying to figure out the best angle of attack here. So, and after they eat, we won't take these snakes out for generally a day or two, depending on the snake.
Sure.
So they
Digest a little bit or
gotta
something?
take some time to digest.
It's very straining for a snake
Can I be
to
done?
grow up, so,
Yeah.
and we don't want to change it up, so.
You gonna go play with them yourself?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, we do these every day at 3:30, and was this one sponsored one? I don't know.
Yes. So we do these shows every single day at 3:30. It's not always a snake feeding, it's all kinds of stuff. So tomorrow I know Anne is going to be talking about mosses tomorrow. And so big thanks to the Beltrami Electric Co-op for giving us a generous donation to underwrite these shows. Schedule. So currently we are open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 9:30 to 5 on the Friday, Saturday, Monday, 1 to 5 on the Sundays. But starting June 4th, so that Friday, we're gonna open that Friday, June 4th, and we're gonna be open 7 days a week from then on. So Thursday the 3rd is gonna be the last day that we are closed to the public until Labor Day. So if you are interested in coming by, as soon as the school year is done, we are gonna be open 7 days a week again. So we hope to see you here in person. You can watch one of these shows.